Hi, and welcome to the 9th video in this series. In this clip, we're going to show you how to write, auto-write that is, to your timeline an effect such as distortion. So the first thing we're going to do is take the mix window and we're going to add in our effect. So simple as going to multi-channel plugin and down to our harmonic air distortion. So it pops up our plugin here, and if you look straight down to the right hand side here, you'll see the mix dial here. It's sitting at 100%. I'm going to change that to 0% just now, and what we're going to do is listen to this bass track that is a loop from the Pro Tools CD, and just listen to that on its own. Here it comes. And so on. Okay, what we're going to do now is we're going to listen to the kind of distortion we're making here. I'm going to change the output to about 70% or so, and the drive, I'm going to take it to about 20 decibels. So let's listen to that and see what this wet sound now sounds like. So in this clip, what I'm trying to show you is how we're going to write using the dial here is going to auto-write onto our timeline over here. So a couple of processes we have to go through first. Where it says auto here, underneath there's a little box, and it says plug in automation enable. If we click on that, you'll see this window pop up. In this window you'll see all of the dials which are in the plugin here. We can add each of these into our automation. So just now what we're going to do is we're going to take a dry sound, go to wet sound, and then back out to dry. So what we're going to do is just use the mix window. So the mix is adding all of this in from 0% up to whatever I choose. So let's just do that just now. So taking mix, we're going to add that in and then click OK. You'll notice straight away a little red dot has appeared here on the mix window. If we go over to where it says latch, we're going to go down to where it says now write. So when I play this clip and I move this dial up and down, it will go to write mode and it will write my automation into the line. And to watch that happening live, all we have to do is change from waveform, and if we've done this correctly, you'll see FX here, air distortion and mix. That's what we've added. So if I add that, if I just click on this just now, you'll see this line here is sitting at 67%, which is the mix. If I move that right down to 0, the line will move right down to 0. And again, if I move it up to 40% or so, the line follows. So it's following all the time. Now because we're in write mode, all I do is take it back to the beginning. I'll move it down to 0%, so there'll be no distortion in my recording at the beginning. And when I click play, what we'll find is as I move the mix up and down, this line will follow it. So what we'll aim for is a smooth transition up to about 70%, and then back down to 0% again. Here we go. And there you go. So you can see just now on this line here, it's a fairly smooth transition up to about 70%, and then a fairly smooth transition again down. Now I'm doing this freehand with the mouse. If you're on a desk with automated controls, you could do it that way, or you can do it just by drawing it in. But this is a nice way to do it because you can do it as you hear the music, so you can have a kind of connection with it. Now, say for example, this area here I wanted to have perfectly smooth. It's very easy to do that. All you have to do, go to your selector tool and just select the area that you want to have. So I want this whole area here to be smooth. All I have to do is click delete, and it will give me a clean line going up to 70%. And similarly, on the way down again, I can do the same too. So again, delete, and that gives me that. Okay, the last thing is to show you are some of the writing tools that you can use. So say you wanted to edit that once it's been done. Very simply, go up to where the pencil tool is here and right click. And you'll see lots of different shapes that you can use. You could randomize the shape, you could do it freehand. So just a couple of examples here. If I wanted to just draw on the automation up and down, I can do that very simply. Control Z, take that out, and again some of the transitions that we can do, for example random is a very strange kind of one where you can change the amplitude just by dragging up and down and then just very, very slightly. So if I take that like that, that's going to sound a little bit crazy. So you can listen to that and experiment. Really, it's the sound you're looking for eventually. So let's just watch this automation. And if you watch, it's now on latch. That's just latching on to what we've done here. If you watch as you play, the dial over here and the mix will go up and down, and it'll correspond with this. So here we go from the beginning. Smooth transition. And then the smooth transition back down to 0. Okay, and that's pretty much how you add AutoWrite into your automation. Thanks for watching.